Okay. Good evening.
Good evening.
Cassie, I'm Karen.
Hi.
I'll be your social worker. I'm just going to make sure that I keep track of time here. So I'm going to I have my clock here, just so you know, and you'll be able to see it too. There we go. Okay. So we only have about 10 minutes today to get to know each other and check in and get things rolling. So I want to explain a little bit about my role and how the sessions will run, and then I'd like to hear about what you would like to work on. Okay. So my role is to support you in achieving your goals or working on whatever it is you're coming in for, and here to support you. Today, as I said, we just have 10 minutes. And so before we get started, I just want to explain that everything that we talk about stays confidential, with a couple of exceptions. I do share all of my cases with my supervisor. She's my mentor, and so if I have questions or something comes up that I have questions about that she might be able to guide me in, I might share a little bit of what we talk about, but I share all of my cases with her, and then it doesn't go beyond that relationship. She doesn't share it with anybody else or publish anything. Any questions about that? Concerns? The only other thing that would not fall under the area of confidentiality is if you share some information about wanting to or having hurt yourself or another person, especially when it comes to someone in your care who is a child or an elderly person or someone with a disability. I'm required to report that to the authorities. So, any questions about that? Okay, great. Let's see here then. How are you? Just tell me about how you're doing, how you're feeling about being here today.
I'm okay being here today, hoping not to feel as stressed out as I am right now. About some upcoming events.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about that? What's your big concern? What's stressful?
I've been seeing this guy for a while. His name's Josh. And I'm going to be meeting his parents on Friday. And I'm feeling a lot of anxiety coming up.
Tell me about that anxiety.
Well, I'm, stressed out about what to wear and what to say and what to do. I talked to my parents this weekend about it, and my dad kept telling me, do whatever his mother told you. Do whatever his mother did. Yeah, gotta wear a dress or wear jeans, I don't know.
Don't know. You're not sure. Are you feeling unsure of yourself?
Yes, very unsure.
It sounds like you may be worried about doing the wrong thing or making a bad impression.
Yeah, because I'd like to go more than where it's at, and I think parents have an influence, whether or not they're there or not. They still, have an influence. It's really important that they like me.
Oh, okay. So parents have a strong influence.
I mean, they do in my life.
In your family?
Oh, yeah. Call my mom about everything.
I see.
Yeah.
So you're kind of thinking that may be true in Josh's situation as well, in his family?
Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent. The family definitely, I think, has an influence on the choices you make.
Yeah. Does he have a close relationship with his family?
Well, when I first met him, he told me that. But since we've been dating, he has his parents have either come out here or he's gone out there and seen them every month. And I would consider that a close connection. Every month.
Yeah.
That's close. That's not very distant. That's
No.
not like just, once a year.
Right.
And when I
Right.
met him, he was out there visiting his parents. So I was like, I don't think you. I think you don't.
maybe your definitions of closeness are
Yeah.
a little different. Who knows? Interesting. So they live out of state,
Yes.
but they're coming here,
Yes.
and you're meeting them Friday.
Yes.
Okay.
Right when they get in.
Oh, okay.
So it makes me feel like they're coming just to meet me.
Ah, and your face looks like that feels like a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all about you.
Yep, I don't like things all about me.
Ooh, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. I'm curious if this is something you've been through before, or maybe just if you've had circumstances like this where you've been really anxious. And I'm curious because I'm wondering what you've done to manage that anxiety in the past, what has worked and what hasn't worked.
I guess when I was going into the Peace Corps, I was really anxious because I didn't know what I was getting ready to do. I had no clue for that. Like, okay, here I go, let's get on the plane and see what happens. And so I felt a lot of anxiety, just being like, all right, I hope it goes well.
So you were thinking positive thoughts or hopeful thoughts?
Yeah, positive,
Is the way to manage it?
Yeah, I still have my head a lot. I do really anxiety. Yeah.
What else worked?
I did a lot of yoga.
Mm.
Yeah. So it helped me clear my mind of things.
So is that something that you've been doing leading up to Friday?
I've started standing on my head again.
Ah.
I think I might try to do some yoga later, but that just works.
I like it. What has not worked? Or what's made the anxiety worse at times?
Thinking bad thoughts and just like, drinking a lot and doing things like that that aren't good for me but make me at the time feel like I'm not anxious about it.
Okay, so drinking did not work. Thinking negative thoughts, but yoga and standing on your head have worked.
Yeah, drinking
Okay.
tea.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. 3 to 2. That's a pretty good ratio. So what about when you get in that situation?
Oh man, when I'm actually there?
Yes, I can't see you standing on your head when they actually walk in the room, so...
No. I don't know. Maybe I'll practice. I don't know. I guess I'll just have to try not to be nervous.
What has worked in the past? When you got there, when you got off the plane in the Peace Corps and you met the people that you were going to be
Sit on my
with,
head.
what did you do? Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
How did that work?
It did. I mean, people stared at me. It was weird. It made me feel better.
Okay.
I guess just try to lighten the situations, try to have, chit-chat and small talk with them, so it's not as nervous, and ask them questions versus, ask me all the questions.
Yeah. I could see that working in this situation, too. You have a lot of personality, so I can't see it being too difficult. And I guess you're nervous, but don't forget that you can
do it.
Yes, you have an ability to engage people.
Okay, hopefully.
And curiosity, it sounds like. You're curious about them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Josh somebody that can remind you of those sorts of things, too? Or maybe get the conversation started if you freeze up? Or how can he be of support?
I don't know. He just tells me, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
And does that help or
no?
Not help?
I mean, kind of, because I kind of just asked him what to wear. Jeans. I don't want to look poor and ghetto. I don't want to look like I came off the street.
What do you feel comfortable in?
I don't know. I'll have to try on some outfits and sit around in them. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And be yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're almost out of time. So it
Okay.
sounds like you've got some good starts.
Yeah, I didn't think of a lot of them. Thank you.
You're welcome. But verbalizing helped?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I wish you the best this Friday.
Thanks.
Remember, ask questions.
Yeah.
Yoga, deep breathing. Oh yeah, I just noticed I was holding my breath. Were you holding your breath a
I
little?
have no clue.
Well, lean on Josh maybe too. Or not. It sounds like me.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not sure yet.
No.
We'll find out
Yeah.
on Friday.
Yeah.
Support of you. All right. Well, thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
And
thanks for talking to me.
yeah, you're welcome. You're
I'll
very
see you
welcome.
next week.
Okay.
Right.